So I'm going out today. I'm going out to Akihabara. You need to take a train to get there. I think it's like the first stop. So I'll try and like take videos and see if I can kind of piece them together like a story. If not, then I don't know. You kind of just need to watch like one after the other. But I'll do my best to try and organise it. So I'll see you soon. So I was in the lift and I accidentally went down to like the basement floor. So that was kind of awkward because there was another person in the lift with me. And I think they were going up to like the top floor, so I got off at like the basement, and they just kind of looked at me like, "Where the fuck are you going?" Which was quite funny. So I'm not really sure what's in where I'm going, but I'm gonna try and take photos of like quirky stuff and things you wouldn't really normally see. So hopefully we'll get some good photos and stuff today. I don't think I'm allowed to really record or anything when I train. I'm not sure about that, so I'm probably not going to do it. But we'll see what happens. So that's the train station. That's a little local park that I went to last time. I'll need to try and go back in there again. So the trains here are like 11 carriages long because there's so many people. So they need to be like super duper long, I think, like, and they arrive like every 3 minutes or something, so you're never really waiting that long. So it's nothing like Glasgow or Air or anything like that. It's like you get a train almost instantly. It's pretty cool. So I've arrived at Akihabara station. Akihabara. It's pretty busy, so I probably won't be able to film very much, but yeah, that's the train, just leaving. Took maybe like 5 minutes to get here or something. It wasn't very long anyway. Let's go for a wander and see what we can find. Okay, so after about 10 minutes of trying to figure out where the exit is, I managed to find it. So we're here, and I'll flip the camera around so you can see, so you're not always looking at my face. Oh, no, I think I just took a picture. Do I flip the camera? Okay, so I managed to get it right. So that's the station in there. That's one of the trains going by. And this seems to be like some sort of like town centre or like electric town. It's all the like big skyscrapers and stuff. So I'm gonna wander around and see if I can find anything cool. So I'm walking around and I see like businessmen in like suits and stuff, and it's like maybe 25 degrees or something here. It's really hot. It's just, I can feel myself sweating and I'm just off the train. So I don't really know how they do that. But it must take some amount of stamina. There's something I've just seen. I'll need to be really quick, but you might be able to see it. What the fuck? So Andrew seems to know me quite well because I think he's actually sent me to like the sort of Weeb Central, basically. So yeah, there's like huge like Sega buildings, and there's like loads of skyscrapers, and they're basically full of like anime and figurines and like arcades and stuff where you can basically just come and spend lots of money if you're a massive nerd. So many that I recognise. I saw some Fate figurines as well. I'll think about maybe getting one for Hannah, but I'm not sure yet. She hasn't really spoken to me recently, so I don't think she really deserves it. But yeah, no, it's really nice. There's a lot of really huge buildings and stuff. Skyscrapers just kind of go on and on and on. There's like a big TV and things. Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet. So I think like in Japan, if there's like a sale or like a special item or something, they'll basically hire some guys to go to the front of the store and just kind of go on and on and on about it. It'll be a bit like going into Asda and there's like, you know, Megan or David or something running around with like a massive pizza going, buy this, please buy this. which is kind of a funny image, but yeah, that's kind of what their job is. Okay, so I'm trying to win this figurine. It's quite difficult. Oh, okay. So I got into trouble for filming in the arcade, so I had to kind of cut it short. You probably heard her. But there are places where you are allowed and where you're not allowed, so I think I said that on my earlier videos. I've got these on because it's not sunny, but it's really, really bright, and a lot of the skyscrapers have like huge windows on them, so they reflect a lot of light and it just kind of goes straight into your eyes. There's like loads of teenagers and stuff like selling out flyers. There's lots of people like dressed up in like costumes and stuff, so I'll try and get some pictures of that without looking like too much of a creepy foreigner. So yeah. So I'm just walking back the way I came, but I switched sides. So hopefully I should see some more cool stuff on this side, because I've walked about maybe 600, 800 meters in one direction. So I switched sides to see what we'll see on the what would have been my left hand side, but I'm now on the right, if that makes sense. I meant to say if my camera kind of dips a little bit, I'm usually moving out of the way because there's someone coming in the opposite direction, or there's someone like near me, because the streets are like maybe 3 or 4 people wide, so it's just like maybe like 2 people and like everyone has a pram or something. So sorry if it's a bit shaky. There's also underground stations like just here, and a lot of people just kind of rush out of them, so I have to kind of stop and adjust. I hope you can actually hear what I'm saying. I've not actually tested this microphone in the wind yet, but it should pick up quite a lot of what I'm saying, hopefully. Sorry if it's like really close, but I want to just so you can hear me. I'll maybe flip the camera around. So this is kind of like sort of busy, well, not busy, but like sort of main street, sort of Tokyo, and there's like a big 4-way intersection. You might be able to hear the chirping, but I'm not sure, but the chirping is basically like kind of how like we have the beeping when we're allowed to cross. And there's just like huge skyscrapers everywhere. It's like a steel city. Andrew and I got a ride from the airport in a taxi. And when you order a taxi, the taxi will basically stop next to you, but the doors, the rear doors basically just open automatically. So you don't have to even open the door, you can basically just throw yourself and the bag in, which is really cool. So you never really have to touch the handles. So that's pretty cool. You might have been able to see a taxi, but I'm not sure. I think the light's about to change. Here we go. I think I just saw some parking wardens, and they look about as friendly as the ones you get in Glasgow. They're very kind of faced, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, I've just crossed that street there that I was kind of talking about like 2 minutes ago. I don't know how I'm going to piece all these videos together, so some of it might make sense and some might not. You might watch this one first and then watch the one that I took like, 10 minutes ago or something. But there's like loads of stuff on display outside the shops as well. Oh, hold on, I'll switch it back. Japan, they have these like little vending machines where you can get like loads of drinks and stuff, but sometimes they do like really weird things like jelly. So I just thought I'd let you know. This big This Sega building here is basically like purely for games and like anime and merchandise and stuff like that. But that's about 1, 2, 3. It's maybe like 4 floors worth of like games and anime and stuff. It's like, and it's like wall to wall stuff. So there's like thousands of choice. That's really cool though. They seem to be doing like maintenance and stuff here at the train station. But yeah, I'm probably gonna head back now. So I just missed the train, so I'll be waiting a whole 3 minutes for the next one. And that's how frequent the trains are. Platforms are huge. A little tip that Andrew gave me was to make sure you get like right to the front. And it just means you don't have to walk for like 100 meters just to get out of the train station. So that's kind of something to keep in mind if you ever come here. Okay, so technically I just got on the wrong train, but I got on the train at the same side that I got off the train at, so I needed to kind of cross over to get to the other side of the tracks, and I just didn't realise. So I went about 3 stops, and there's a little computer screen in the trains, and it tells you like how long your stop's going to take, and it like flashed up in English, and I saw Hamamatsu show, it was like over half an hour, and I was like, no, this is wrong. So I just jumped off at like a random station, and I'm going to switch back now, so that's kind of fun. So that was exciting. I managed to get back onto the right train, but that was kind of scary. So I'm back at Andrews now. I can see the building from here, so I know where I'm going. I don't know if you can see it because my camera is kind of a funny way around, but there was a koi. Try not to scare him. Oh, there's some turtles there as well. Don't know if that's in the shot or not, can't really see. There's 2 koi, there's that orange and white one. There's also a sort of black one behind it, but it's quite hard to see because the water is quite dark and there's rocks underneath, so it makes it very, very dark. But this is just like a sort of public park where you can pay like $150 to get in and kind of just go for a wander around. The whole park's like super pretty. I think you have to pay to get in because I saw a guy earlier and he was kind of walking around in like a uniform. So I imagine they basically pay people to upkeep the park, which is really nice because it is a really pretty place to go. It's lovely and warm here. Like, I'm just walking around in shorts and a t-shirt and I'm not cold at all, and I get cold really easily. So, oh, there's some birds there. Maybe I should go a different way. Oh, no. Oh, there's one left. No, he's not moving for me. I think he's trying to... Oh, he's moved. Okay, I think it's clear. I think I'm allowed to go now. Over there you might see something that looks like 2 rocks. Like it's kind of... I'm trying to point these 2 things here. It's not rocks, it's tortoise. If I go around I'll try and get a better picture. Sorry if the camera is really shaky, I'm just kind of taking very delicate steps and trying not to shake around too much. Oh. There's a little water beetle going around, but I don't know if my camera is good enough to pick it up. It's quite quick. Oh, there's a tortoise. Or a turtle. Oh, there he is. No, doesn't really like me very much. I think I came here on my last trip, but I didn't have like a nice setup like what I got for this one, so I didn't have like a tripod or anything, so I was kind of fumbling around with my phone quite a lot, which wasn't very good. There's lots of like really nice just little stone bridges. That's where the water comes in. I think the last time I was here there was like artists and like painters and stuff. You can shoot like models and stuff here with like proper professional camera equipment, but you need to like ask permission, and I think you have to pay like a little bit extra because you're kind of, I don't know, taking up space, I guess. So you're kind of renting your space so you can take pictures. Yeah, that's the two tortoises down there. That big building's kind of casting a bit of a shadow, but they're kind of just there. It's a little hard to see just because of the light. If I get a better angle, or if I find some other ones, I'll try and come back around. That looks like a little shrine or something. I'll probably go right round the whole outside so you can kind of get a bit more of a scale. But I mean, it's pretty big and it's very cheap to get in. I think the lady was like super happy that I had the correct change as well. She was just like really smiley. I'll probably stop here because there's a little bench and I can probably take some pictures. So I'll maybe do that. I think I can come up here. Yeah, I think I can. Ooh. I don't know if anyone's like a big woodwork fan or anything, but they're pretty good at it. You may be able to see a little better actually because this is shaded. So I'll stick the tripod out and see what we can get. So I don't know if you can see, but in between the sort of glass, the sort of green glass building here and this one here, there's this little one sort of in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's Andrew's building, so that's where I was taking all the balcony photos from and stuff, and just to give you an idea of how tall it is. Oh, I think it's got a helipad or something at the top as well, so if you've got your own helicopter you can fly to work or whatever. Try and get a bit more of an interesting angle. Sorry if it's very dark, it's just the sun's out, so it's kind of difficult to try and get the light to kind of do what I want. But yeah, no, today's been really nice actually. Had a lot of fun going around Akihabara? Yeah, I think it's Akihabara. Which is basically just like anime town. I tried some of the, they've got like arcade machines and I tried some of the games and stuff, but I didn't win anything unfortunately. I did go to one of those little machines where you put money in and it'll like give you like a little prize in a plastic ball. So I think I won like some really weird shit. But I'll probably bring it to work so everyone can kind of see what it is. It's just like a little toy or something. Sorry if the camera's a bit shaky, I'm just kind of trying to level it out so you get a better picture. I'm trying to keep everything kind of slow and steady, so that looks like a workie. think I'll stop this video for now and take some pictures for you guys. So I've literally been in the garden for about 10 minutes, and this little woman in the tannoy has just come on and said, oh yeah, we're closing in like 5 minutes, so you kind of need to get out. And I was like, all right, okay, there it is. So I'll maybe come back here another day and we can get some proper pictures or something. As I said, it's really cheap to get in, so hopefully I got some nice ones. The tripod really helps. Like, you can basically just set it up and you can angle it and you can take exactly the picture you want. So that's probably a bit of kit I would invest in if you're traveling somewhere where you just want to take loads and loads of photos. I got mine off of Amazon for like a tenner or something. It's really cheap. But it's like the Amazon Basics one. If you look it up, there'll be like a gold one. That's the one I'm using, and it's really, really good. And then you just need like a grip for your phone. But yeah, I might be back at the apartment or something, or I might still be at the garden. But yeah, no, it's been really nice, even just for 10 minutes. So Nori and Andrew are out just now, so I thought I might try and give you like a little tour. Hold on, I'm just going to plug a microphone in. I hope you can still hear me, or if that's any better. But yeah, I'll kind of start from the front door and I'll work my way back. So this is the front here, so that's how you get in. And here's the crazy bathroom. Look at that control panel. That's the bathroom. This is just a corridor. This is my room, actually. I'm kind of in a cupboard sort of room, so that's just kind of where I sleep. Got a little AC machine here, which is a huge fucking help. Because it does get very warm at night, so it's kind of muggy. This is the little kitchen. Should be a light switch. There we go. So we got like a coffee machine. That's a rice maker, I think, and that's for like, I think that was for like hot water or something. Fridge san, hob san, kettle san. Some of the stuff I won out of one of the little games I played at the arcade before that woman started shouting at me. She was okay. I think she was actually very polite, but I was being very naughty, so she was completely in the right. This is just like the sort of bathroom. So this is the sink, and this is washing machine son. He's very nice. He washes all my pants. This is like the shower room, and this is basically like a wet room, so you can like stand in here and get undressed and stuff, and you can basically just close this door over and then you switch the shower on, so there's no like guard or protection or anything like that. So that's actually really cool. It's kind of what I would want for my house if it was possible. And then I'll take you through. So this is like the main sort of sitting room. It's a little bit messy, but we won't mind. I'm just going to close this door because that's Andrew and Nori's room and I don't really want to go in there. Nice little tartan rug, keeps the room together. Some pictures. Oh yeah, I should probably show you this one actually. I think it's like some sort of cartoon caricature or something, but I thought it was quite funny. And this is the balcony where I've been taking all my photos. This is like 2 doors because it gets quite noisy. I think it's because you're quite high up as well. So this is like over the balcony. You've probably seen all the photos and stuff I've taken. That's another little park. That wasn't the one I was at. The one I was at is kind of like around this side. So that's kind of what that is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I hope I look a little bit better in some of these photos. I feel a bit more awake now, so I think I'm kind of getting used to waking up, like, you know, quite early. is like I'm getting up at like 8 or 9 o'clock or something. That's like, you know, 2, 3 in the morning or something back home. So, or I think it is. Yeah, it's kind of late-ish. So hopefully I look a little less crappy. I look really shiny there actually. But yeah, Hamamatsucho was, no, not Hamamatsucho, Akihabara was really nice. It's really, really warm. There's lots of like stalls and stuff like down the streets, so you can have like a look at what some of the stuff they sell before you go in. There's loads of like arcade machines and stuff. Everyone's like really friendly. Some people speak like a little bit of English, which really helps, even if it's just really basic. I know like, a tiny amount of Japanese, but just enough to get around, I think. Nothing fancy. But yeah, this is kind of my conclusion for the day video, I think. And as I said earlier, I'm going to try and sort of make sure it's all kind of together. So I might have to upload like every video kind of individually, and you have to kind of just click and watch. But if there's a way to kind of combine all of them to make one like super video, like you know, like Voltron or something like that. If you know how to do that, let me know, because I have no idea, because I don't really use that kind of software. So if you know someone is very good at like making videos, or they like vlog a lot or anything like that, can you let me know what kind of stuff they use, so I can try and give it a go, because I'll probably still try and do this when I get home as well, because this is quite good fun. I quite enjoy doing this. So if I go anywhere nice at home, I'll try and take like the camera and the tripod and take lots of really nice videos and stuff. I'm going to try and get a mount for my bike as well, so if I go cycling somewhere, or go on like a little adventure or something, you can kind of tag along. Yeah, it's good fun. Like, I really enjoy it. So I'll probably try and put something up tonight, just to kind of go over today. I've kind of gone through it with like videos, just kind of walking around. But if there's any questions or anything, or if there's anything you kind of want me to talk about, or you want to ask me about, just feel free. So I'll speak to you then.